Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to show you how to change out the oil pump assembly on a Pontiac Fiero GT. This is the 2.8 liter, the V6. And for the assembly, what we're going to be changing out, we're going to be changing out the oil pump itself. I have this one here. Picked this up online, made in USA. Picked this one up actually for less than 20 bucks. A lot of times these are a lot more expensive, but this looks like a fairly well made one. I'll put the link on the bottom as far as the price and where I picked that up from. But like I said, under 20 bucks. So we have the oil pump. And then what I also am going to be replacing is the oil pump pickup tube with the straining screen on that as well. So those are the two things that we're going to be changing out. So why don't we head underneath the car and get started with that. Getting ready to head under the vehicle now, but I just wanted to make everyone aware that this video strictly covers the removal and the replacing of the oil pump assembly, which includes the shaft, the pickup tube, and the oil pump itself. It does not show how to get to the point where you're removing the oil pan. If you need to know how to do that, I have a link shown above for a video that I have out there that shows how to remove the oil pan and how to get to the open crankcase to get to the oil pump. So if you need to see that, please click on the link above. It'll get you to that point. Let's head underneath.
All right, we're looking up into the crankcase now. This is your oil pump. This is the pickup tube with the screen on it. We're going to be replacing that. And then you'll see right here next to it is the actual oil pump. So let's go ahead and get that removed so we can swap that out. Okay, what's holding the pump in is this 13mm bolt right here. So let's go ahead, we'll get a socket up there, get that taken off, the pump will come right down and we can swap it out. Okay, so, whoop, there it goes. Came right down, that's the shaft that came down with it, and there's the oil pump. So, and that's where it goes straight up in there. So here's a better close-up of what we pulled out. This is the old pump and the pickup tube. You can see there's some sludge and crap on there, so I don't even know if this pump even works anymore. But this right here is the shaft. So you can pull that out. We're going to keep that. We're going to clean that off, and then we're going to reuse that in our new one. To attach the pickup tube to the actual oil pump, what you're going to want to do is you want to get a wrench. In this case, I found a 16 wrench, fits perfect. Goes right up there to that lip so you can hold it in place. So you're going to go ahead and position it in here. Now you want to make sure that you get it lined up the way it needs to be, where on this one in particular, you've got it pretty much flush, right like that, if you can see it like that. So what you'll do then is you'll take the wrench to hold it in place. Go ahead and get that lined up. You'll take a hammer, tap on that wrench, and you'll knock it in place. Just keep going, be patient. Before we tap it in all the way, just to show you, you pretty much want it on that angle here. Okay, so now we can finish banging it in all the way. Pickup tube is completely inserted, nice and tight. It's at the right angle. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to insert the shaft. Now that, if you have the lock, the little locking clip that goes on there, you're going to go ahead and put that in. There you go. That should be nice and tight like that. So rotate and it's locked in. So now we're ready to put it in. So let's get under the car and put this back up. Getting ready to put the new oil pump in, and this hole here towards the bottom, that's where the shaft gets inserted. And then obviously there's where it gets bolted. So we can go ahead and slide it up into place. Okay, we get the shaft slid right up in there. Line this up. Nice and snug. And now we can go ahead and bolt this in. Okay. Put it in by hand first, and then we'll get the ratchet and socket to do the final tightening on it. There we go. Okay, we have it in.
Well, that pretty much wraps up this video on how to replace the oil pump assembly on a Pontiac Fiero GT. If you need any assistance as far as putting the oil pan back in and all the other parts around it that may need to be done, please check out my video via the link above. I have another video out there which shows pretty much how to do the oil pan, how to remove it, all that, and that would get you to the point to where you would have the crankcase open in order to be able to do the oil pump. Once again, we thank you for your support. Please send any questions, any comments. I would love to hear from you. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm always posting new content as I'm working on different vehicles and different things. And we thank you for your support. We'll see you next time.